in the game.
The light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Baltimore Ravens and the New England Patriots. The holidays have arrived. Thank you for spending a part of them with us. We're away in Week 16 on EA Sports. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Or maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there. That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Has his man. It's cut by Andrews. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Out of the gun, Henry. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Minute 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Another run for Henry. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Jackson on 3rd and 1. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And we continue to await our opening score in this ballgame.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60+ is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
They'll run it with Travion Henderson. On the move, past the 40. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down, May. Oh, finds his running back, Henderson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 move right up the gut, number one, got to control that nose tackle. Number two, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. May off the play fake. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your...
They get it right back. That's intercepted. That is Marcus Jones.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
First down now, ball at the 33. Henderson's going to take this straight ahead. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Here's May to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots parlay the interception into points. This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. It's Henry on the counter. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Here's Lamar. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds with that 1st down in hand. For the moment, though, we've got a flag down. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but across the line there, that earns the holding penalty. We'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag. Lamar off the play fake. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And he'll get it up to the 27.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Lamar now from the gun. This finds its target. That's Hill. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens cut it to a low point on the scoreboard. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. From the gun, it's May. Finds his man. It's Demario Douglas. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but some would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Quick throw completed by May. He gets it up a little shy of midfield. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, they need 7. Trying an inside give to Henderson. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
First and 10 from the 32. The give inside to Stevenson. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the first. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They're advancing it well as they face second down. On play action, here's May. He's got it at the 6. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Four downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Trying to run it in. It's Henderson. And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. Give him 4 yards, and that moves them that closer. Second and goal now from the 2.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, okay? You get a run like that inside the first and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal. Stevenson. To the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces third and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Only need to fall forward 1 more yard. Here's third and goal. Here's May. And he scores. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots take a second quarter lead. DeMario Douglas with the touchdown. And with that score, a pretty elite milestone he's reached. Just the 4th time a quarterback's thrown 50 touchdown passes in 1 season as his success rolls on. Going after is good by Borregales. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. It's an option right that begins this drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Lamar back to throw. Throw left side, caught by Andrews. This one up to about the 27-yard line. Kyle Duggar hauling him down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Patriots adding an extra defensive back out there for this 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Made a throw it. Setting up the screen with Henderson. Along the sideline past midfield. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a New England 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. May now from the gun. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Jackson to throw it. Complete. Derrick Henry. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Trying down the middle with Henry. Has a lane inside the 35. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Hand off now to Hill. Breaks the tackle. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call out a gain of 7. Nicely done.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Now he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
3rd and 2, here's Jackson. That one finds his man, likely. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
The 17-yard line.
They look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Flush out now to trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
Just a tremendous effort from the defense there. A sense of urgency on 1st down in the red zone. Got to find a way to knock this offense backwards, and the defense just did.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. From the gun, Jackson. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Working inside the red zone. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Here's Jackson to throw. Finding Flowers. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
Just 3 yards between them and a touchdown. It's 3rd and goal. Jackson throwing here. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here, running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in, finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. It's Henderson on the give. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, here's May. Has him on a quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Out of the pistol, Henderson. That is exactly why you rally to the football. He got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. At 2:01, this is going to take us inside the 2-minute warning. May now. Short pass brought in. And how about this, Bronk? They gain 11 on 2nd down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it 3rd and short. Here's May to the air. Big strike here to Williams. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. All set now, 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Stevenson. Wasn't a fan of what was ahead there, Brock, but the bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard at 2nd down.
14-yard line.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They go again with Stevenson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. They'll air it out on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Returnable from the 1. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Slot man motioned over. Lamar off the play fake. Catches made down the right sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Lamar now from the gun. Into traffic, complete. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Fires right away, but incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Tyler Loop after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And they are unable to tie up this contest.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's the pistol snap to May. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's out of bounds. A beautiful play to get that 1st down, but this could be coming back. We got to check this flag. From the gun, it's May. Ramondre Stevenson makes the catch. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. With 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. 6 yards on the And enough for a first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. May on 1st and 10. Taking a deep shot here. He's got it inside the 10. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. Now with 2 seconds left, we get the expected timeout from this offense. They're in great shape to get 3 here entering the half. One last play before the break. Throwing here just before halftime. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots will extend their lead as time expires in the half. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Gallus on for the extra point. And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. Penalty yardage marked off. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run here following the penalty. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. On play action, here's May. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Mario Douglas, the intended target. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Patriots punt team coming out for the former 6th-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, Jackson. Completed over the middle. And he's not going to get the first. Made it real close, though, didn't he, Brown? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
They're on the 42-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This offense is now left for some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
At the 43-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. May now from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Off the play action, May. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last 2nd attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. From the gun. Massive hit. The ball is out. But I think a Patriot got on top of that, so they will keep possession. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on 3rd. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And the defender's there to knock this away. And that effort means it's 4th down.
Small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
Wow, they must really trusted this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And their lead holds steady at 10.
Looked like the snap was good. No issues with the hold. Sometimes that plant foot just slides on you a little. And these kickers, man, they are so finicky. One little breakdown in mechanics, and the kick winds up off target.
First down, here's Lamar. The left side is nabbed by Bateman. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Gets this to Bateman. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. They'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call. Now Jackson off the play action. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Give to Henry on the inside handoff. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Danger, Case. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Another run for Henry. And no question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Now it's Jackson. Has it down close. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
No run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Bud lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, here's May. Quick slant, that's Williams. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the pistol, here's Stevenson. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. The run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. And he's dropped just short of the marker. maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Stevenson with another carry. And he'll go down here at the 16. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. The give inside to Gibson. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. If you get this game going right at the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
Maine looking to throw. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Law sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's the Patriots with it, currently holding a not-so-comfortable lead here. Still set up at the 9. It's 2nd and goal. May now. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots make it a 9-point advantage. Corey Gallis on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. Patriots make it a 10-point ball game.
Patriots 31, Ravens 21.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. From the gun to start. 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. He's got room to roam. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, they got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
On 1st down, they'll run. So the change of pace to the tight end. He isn't going to yield anything. Stop for no gain. 2nd down coming up.
Job 1 of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
180.
Long, they're going to throw. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. Michael Pilardi, the one to kick it away. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
At their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Starting on the ground with Henderson. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Henderson, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 26. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Made a throw it. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows 100-fold with your teammates.
Quick throw completed by May. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10 from the 43. They give inside to Stevenson. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way was telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. May. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Running a screen for Stevenson. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge a defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Connects on the crosser. And they will finally catch up to him in just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent, when you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make the defense pay.
A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. That is Marcus Jones. And the Patriots take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Patriots take over.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. On the run, it's Stevenson. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
to be careful, and I'll raise my hand if thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Again, up the middle to Gibson. By a man, he's in the clear. And this is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
They've got first down here from the 36. Here's Stevenson. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. He'll give up the middle to Stevenson. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a New England first down.
This offense will take that from their ground game every time. But I know, because I've been around this league a long time, runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody, and maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots very close to an 11th win this season. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. I love the call, Brock, but wrong situation there. The defense closes that sweep out behind the line.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Here we go,
To the air on 3rd and long. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Now it's Andres Borregales to try the Patriots field goal. It's a 36-yard look for him. Borregales connects, and that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Give right up the gut to Hill. Nothing doing up the middle there, Brock. He goes outside, picks up 5. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on 3rd down. And go right back to Hill. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
First down. A gain of 5. And a first down.
So this is a win for the Patriots. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Patriots emerge as winners. As with that, we'll sign off from New England.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me more than I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go.
Nobody, and I don't care about the rest. You're mine. Nobody, and all this taking all this time. You're mine.
Tell me you love me, but no one above me, even when it's ugly and money get low. Trust me, even when it's one thing right after the other, the nerve is. Miss me, I know it's been 15 long days since I've been away. Tell me you waiting at home with the baby and tell her that daddy's so proud of the way. She teaching her mama and daddy to be more like kids and still handle the biz on the road. Cause I got a dream that I never could see in the shade. Excited to see where it goes. I love the environment. I could provide you with just like a writing about you in these songs. You taking me higher, no need for a lighter. The spark of my fire inspired this poem. Gone.
Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell